Hey guys, it's Jaden here with Westark Precision. I had an issue with one of my Ckye pods, didn't enter a hunter match, so I found the fix, but I just figured I'd share it with you guys in case you run into it in the field or while you're at a match. So what happened was my leg actually came all the way off, so it wasn't hitting this stop point right here. Wasn't really sure. Luckily I had another one at the match, so it wasn't a big deal. But I'll show you what you need to do. I went through, this was on my triple pull, not this single pull, but I actually went through all the legs and it looked like about 3 out of the 6 legs were about to have the same issue. So I've just been going through all my Ckye pods tonight and just fixing them up, making sure that they're not gonna have that issue again. And so I'm gonna show you how I'm doing that. So I just start by taking both legs off of the head and then set that head to the side. So what it is, underneath this little latch here, there's actually a screw that comes into this groove, and that's what keeps it from sliding all the way off. And what's happening is that screw's backing out. So if we go through here, we're gonna punch this pin out. Whenever you do this, make sure you're holding down on that so that spring doesn't come flying, because there's a pretty good spring in there. So you pull this out, pull that spring out, and then it's this little silver, it's just a screw right in there. So what I'm going to do is just check and make sure that this one is still good and tight. It looked like they had a little bit of Loctite on theirs, but yeah, this one was loose too, and I can undo it by hand. If you want, it's a good opportunity to just go ahead and take it all the way apart. Get it off here, because that bottom starts to get pretty dirty. So just go ahead and wipe mine off. And then you can pull this part off the leg too. You can wipe that off. These get pretty beat up throughout matches. But what it is this screw right here. If you can see it. This one doesn't look like it had any Loctite on it, so just gonna go ahead and put it back together and put a little Loctite on there and make sure that doesn't come loose in a match, because it was pretty frustrating whenever it did. Luckily I had an extra one. So same thing, just put it back together. Make sure that groove on this end's lined up. Oh, sorry, it wasn't lined up in there. What's going on here? There we go. So there's actually 2 pieces in there. You got to make sure that collar's sticking all the way out. I forgot about that. There we go. Thread that all the way in there. It is pretty small threads, so make sure that whenever you do tighten this back up, you don't strip it out. You can feel this one's a little bit tight now. I'll run it right about there, but you can go too far. I did go a little far on the other ones. I'm gonna have to back them out just a little bit, but just Loctite them back in, and then just go ahead and put your latch back in. There we go. So that in there, just keep its place. Stick your roll pin in. Just like that, get it started. Pretty quick and easy. Definitely something I would recommend looking at. Like I said, I've looked at 5 of them now, or 7 of them now, I guess, and 4 of them have been loose. So definitely something I would take a look at if you're running a Ckye pod. It's just something I'm going to throw into my rifle maintenance from now on. It's a quick 2-minute job and it'll save you on a stage. So if you have any questions or anything, let us know. 970-361-8291, or you can shoot us over an email at info@westoutprecision.com. Thanks.